What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. It's also cool enough in the night because it's like basically midnight, where I can turn off my AC. So I turn off my AC. If it gets too hot, this little fan behind me right here, the black one, I can just turn more towards me to get a little cooled off. Unfortunately, my little bar here didn't update like it should have because there should have been another thing right down here that instead of saying stream schedule, it says upload schedule, which are the days that I will be uploading, which is still going to be every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm also going to probably add Saturday in as an upload day because that'll be the day where I probably upload like stream highlights or stream clips, like certain games that I play on stream will be uploaded at those times, and those will be going up on the extra teriyaki playlist. But other than that, there's one thing I do have to do before I go completely into the thing, so I will be right back. All right, I should be back, and we should have the game volume set through the right thing. It's hard to tell when it comes to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes because I have the actual music for the game turned completely off, but I have like all like the SFX volume, like normal in-game sounds is what you would hear, but other than that, the music is off. So if I hit the claim button when we switch scenes here, you guys should hear it. I'm gonna watch it as soon as I go over it real quick. But yeah, let's hop over to the game section. We're gonna be using, as you guys can tell, my new little overlay for the game. Obviously, you guys are going to be seeing this before a certain episode for Dead Island, but I kind of go over this overlay a little bit in that Dead Island episode. So when you guys see that episode, just know that this was recorded after that. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. All right, let's hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm gonna watch it. Oh yeah, you guys can definitely hear that. All right, so we got our dailies. So this one's gonna be a bit different. As you guys can tell, the camera's in a different spot. Everything else, this is basically how my Let's Plays, and everything else is gonna go over on YouTube. I've thought about making this a stream overlay too, but I don't know if I really want to do that, honestly. But just to kind of go over our updates a little bit, there's only one major update to really go over, at least for my account. As you guys can see, there's also Lightspeed bundles, but this account is strictly free to play, so going for those Lightspeed bundles don't really help. The only Lightspeed bundles, actually all of those Lightspeed bundles would help towards what I'm trying to go for, but this is, her in general is our 3-year mark. You guys can't see her because of my things. I'll scroll up, but up here, Leia is our 3-year mark for Lightspeed bundles, which you get in her. The only two characters that I would really want out of here would be Drogon and Rex here. I also got to resize my thing for you guys, so I'm going to do that real quick. Normally I have this already done, but didn't work out the way that I wanted this time around, but we'll go back in there. It makes it a little bit better, I guess. But yeah, as I was saying, the only two characters that I really kind of want is Rex right here and Drogon right here. That's out of that one. Obviously, there's 3PO in there too, but that's me. The only character out of here that I really kind of want, it would be Scout right here, and then Dark Trooper. Out of here, Old Ben, and then the Phoenix, obviously. And then C-3PO would be Nisa right here. This Nisa, it's actually all the Ewoks, but mostly Nisa would be the reason why I would purchase this if I was to purchase it. But I digress because this account is a free-to-play account anyways. So I'm just going to basically collect all my normal daily stuff. That didn't even give me a thing, but you guys will see the main update as soon for this account as soon as we go into the collection. So I'm trying to take my sweet time going into the collection. Man, I'm already starting to sweat a little bit. It cooled off enough, but it's still pretty hot. We'll go ahead and pick up this. Then we will refresh and pick up this right here. You guys can tell I haven't played it on the PC in a couple days or so. So I usually wait to play this game on PC for Thursday nights going into Friday mornings anyways, more specifically for this. All right, so here we go. You guys can see the real first update that I have for this account. We now have Master Qui-Gon right here up to Relic 7, and we are working on Obi-Wan, trying to get his stuff that we need. I think it's... So we need these, the Armatech stuff, and I do believe we need a few more of those, about 30, 37, 38, somewhere around there, more of those. And then we obviously need to get some more of these, a couple of other things, need another 20-ish of those. I think this should be good. Over here, I'm not quite sure what I need because I haven't looked at everything, so we definitely need another 20 of those. We should be good with that, and then we need 10 more of these. That's honestly kind of good timing for that. Let's see, let's go back to here, see what I can get over here. This one I would have to literally farm, so that's besides the point, I guess. So that one we can just wait on, but he is the next character going up to Relic 7, and then from there we're going to work on our executor stuff, meaning Admiral Piet right here. He's very close to being 7-star finally. And since we are in this area, we are going to hit up our farms. You can see we've been farming a lot of this one. This is the first time I haven't gotten any shards of anything for that yet. Nisa is actually surprisingly almost done. Like this, plus a couple refreshes of this would probably just finish her out, but I'm going to wait to do it. Mostly because I don't want to spend that on Nisa currently. Like if all I needed was just 20 left, don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Just know that Nisa is done. I don't want to talk about it at all. And we've been trying to get... We're still going to farm it until we get him to 7 stars, but we've mostly been farming it for this. Like, you see how close we are to that? That's the main reason why we're farming his node still. And then we've been farming Droideka for Xanadu Blood finally. And then we just now started farming Kara because this is going to be leading into our BAM thing, which is basically going to be right after we get our CLS. The temptation would be real on that. The temptation would be so real on that right now. Oh my god. That temptation would be great. Alright, let's continue on. We're also still farming him, or the ship, which has been hit or miss for a while now. And obviously her, because we need to get her to 7 stars. I haven't really been getting very many shards of her, honestly, even though she is accelerated. But we have updated our Cantina shop and who we're looking for in the Cantina shop. The old Daka takes priority over these two because she's needed for an actual team for the assault battles. And then whatever they did with Greedo here. Trying to get Greedo finished off as much as possible. I can probably finish Greedo today, maybe. And then here, we're mostly focused on the first order, but I am going to actually more focus on Poggle, just to get Poggle done. But the first order was only there just because there's shop characters, so it's First Order Officer, General Hux, Phasma, Old Kylo Ren, and he's already done, but the SF TIE Fighter pilot as well. So that's who we're going to focus on for First Order to get BB-8 unlocked. And then we got Rebel Officer Leia Organa that I haven't really been getting anything from because of how low we are on that. There's also the Hoth Lightspeed bundle out, by the way. But yeah, this is the main big update for the account this week is how close we are or finishing off Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7, how close we are with Padawan Obi-Wan. We are almost done with Admiral Piet now, and then we just finished up Nisa in a way that I wasn't exactly trying to finish her, but it ended up working out perfect. And from here on out, it's just basically going to be finishing up the dailies. This is going to be a crazy matchup, honestly. Let's see what happens. Nope, she did. They can get rid of her. It would be easy from here on out. Maybe not. Let's see if they get timed out. Oh. Is he gonna solo it? Is he gonna solo it? Oh my lord. Can he just solo it from here on out? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. Excuse me. Also, we got Conquest coming up in a few days, too. I do need to start doing these more. At least get to the higher tiers as quick as possible from here on out. I can pick that up, so we'll grab that. We'll grab Soldier. And we'll grab the Starfighters because that is technically one of our next big fleets that I plan on working on. We'll grab this TIE Advanced. And I'll kind of leave the rest of it as is. Come over here. We've already grabbed our Greedo. I kind of want to grab this, but I'm going to leave it be for now. And over here, I can't really do anything. Gotta wait on this one. I can start picking up more Omicrons. Speaking of Omicrons, we'll go back in here. I think I've already went over them on my last video, but we do have Wampa's Omicron. We have Savage's Omicron. And I think, no, we don't have Treya's. I was going to say, I think we have one more Omicron. But Treyas, I believe, is going to be the next one that we get. But definitely for right now, it's Wampa and Savage. I just need to get Savage geared up higher. Other than that, there's not much else to talk about. Hopefully, before next update, we'll have Pia at 7 stars. And then when we go to our roadmap, once Pia gets there and we get Padawan Obi-Wan to Relic 7, I'll be taking them up to gear 12, them up to gear 12, them up to like gear 8 and 9. And then when we move Old Ben and Princess Leia and R2 down to this team, we'll take them up to gear 12 along with Commander Luke when we have Luke unlocked. Then we'll probably work on the rest of this to get Mara unlocked, take Mara up to gear 12, Vader gear 12, TIE Fighter probably gear 12, Tarkin gear 12. Mostly want to take Tarkin to gear 12 just for the raid. That way I can put up some points in the guild. Because I'm still at 0 points, but I do submit my score until I can get a full points, because even with Keller and Beck and the team that I could technically use for it, it'd be Keller and Beck, Ayla, OG, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Plo. I can't get a single score up just yet. And then also we finally got the Zeta for Bosk, so that's another update. We finally got Bosk's Zeta, and this is be another 2 teams that we'll work on to get up to gear level wise. I believe at least this one will be gear 8 and 9 for unlock, and then 12, 12, 12, and 12 for these 2 specific teams right here. And then Kara might be brought up to gear 12 if I use her on the Momo team. But if we go down to where I did have the Momo team, she's technically not on that specific team right now, so we might not take her up to gear 12. And then I think with Nisa, we can take, or we don't have to take all of them up to gear 11 anymore. And I think we still need Chirpa's Zeta. I don't know about anything from Nisa, but Nisa, I do know, makes it a lot easier to unlock C3PO, and that by that time we'll have our actual CLS squad. And then obviously this is where we're at for our current Night Sisters. I need to start farming Death Trooper Peridia. I don't know if this thing is unlocked, but no, it's not unlocked just yet. But he is also alongside Wicket, which I don't think Wicket was. You know, Wicket is a part of the team, so that would be good to farm DTP and Wicket at the same time to get 2 stones, or 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. And then we got our Hoth people for getting Jedi Knight Luke, and then BKM stuff after that. We'll probably start farming Paz and ID12 and Grogu pretty soon, honestly. But I am going to actually see where I need to go real quick, or how much further we need to go for. So I need to finish off these 2 battles before I can start farming DTP and Wicket, because that's probably who I'm honestly going to put in this slot up here for the 5th slot. And then we'll get rid of this bottom one down here, because I don't need to farm 6. Well, I might keep it. Just depends on who else I want to farm at that point in time. But anyways, that's actually going to be it for this little update series. The main basic update was Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7. And then hopefully next update he'll be either at Relics or close to going to Relics, or a lot closer than he already is. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this not so real entertaining style video, just because it was a update to make up for the last couple weeks that I missed again, because work's honestly been in the way a little bit on Fridays, because I would fall asleep on or I would be sleeping all the way until like the time I have to stream on Fridays, which is around 2 p.m. So for those of you guys who don't know, I will be streaming today at 2 p.m. Hopefully, if not, it might be a little bit later, maybe a little bit sooner. It just depends. I'm going to be doing something with my grandpa before I have to go streaming. If that gets canceled, then stream will be at normal time, 2 p.m. to about 3, 4 p.m. But other than that, I'm going to head out. And if you guys want my actual stream schedule again, it's down right over here, so you guys can see that. And as always, thanks for watching, and catch y'all in the next one.